Alexander Walker. Murray shaking free, flicking out. Jokic on the move into Gobert, and Jokic just 21 years old. Edwards an all-star this season. Gobert off the lob from Conley. Conley with some haste. Will peel back and fire. He got it! Yeah, it's a terrific story, George, that Michael Malone shared as Alexander Walker buries the... Conley right back into the arms of Edwards. He will fire and hit. Towns being hugged by Gordon. Now trying to give it back to him. Towns with limbs going all over with the reverse flick. 1914 star for Minnesota. Porter Jr. gets to the rack. Edwards draws two, kicks it back. Taurean Prince on the move, gives it up. Gobert! 11 points on 5 of 15 shooting in game 1. 10 points on 3 of 12 in game 2. 9 turnovers through the first 2 as Murray switch. Very cool stuff, George. And a happy birthday to Brendan Malone, who JJ is very familiar with, as Gordon finish it. Brown, the weak side rebounder, pushing for Denver. Bruce Brown, a Swiss Army knife off the bench to the rack for 2. Brown has been a big-time playoff performer over the last couple of seasons. Towns, he needs it. Coming off a 40-point game, his 5th in the playoffs. Trying to work Conley, fading and hitting. Here's Towns. Flicks it over to Edwards. It's taken away by Brown. Bruce Brown to the rim. Timeout. Broadcast of these games and the pure joy and excitement the NBA playoffs bring you, because it's really the best. It's the best. Conley knocks down the 3.
Specifically with P.J. Tucker in that Sixers-Nets series. Bruce Brown, another guy, as Prince gets the...
So Gobert checks out with the 3rd foul. Murray pirouettes free, fades, and hits. Of course, Jaden's absence is self-inflicted after punching that wall. Jokic, great touch feed to Green. Caldwell Pope off the steal. Edwards trying to get back, and he does. What a rejection from Anthony Edwards. Now Edwards running the break, Euros, and finishes. Edwards can't finish it. Jokic off the rebound, pushing pace for Denver. Caldwell Pope connects.
Fit on this team. You couldn't ask for a better fit around Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, a guy who can guard the perimeter.
Takes, can't hit. That spot has been cold in tonight. Minnesota can hold for 1. Edwards doesn't want to and lays it in. Didn't close the quarter strongly, which Porter Jr. talked about, and Minnesota a 10-3 edge at the end of the second as goal.
He can knock down shots in the half court. That's an added bonus.
Murray out to Jokic, wide open. He got it. Jokic has always had strong clutch time stats in the regular season as well. Here he goes to work on Gobert. Great decision. Finds 15 for the 21-year-old star Edwards. Porter Jr. on it.
Off the bounce.
Part of the struggle with him and Gobert and that fit. Noel can't bunny hop into 2. Gobert able to finish it. Murray surrounded, wants help. Gets it in Jokic. Jokic spins and gets the roll.
Him and Zach Zarber with another interaction there. Jokic wanted the foul.
Towns muscles in, finishes. Here's Porter Jr. Tried a little give and go. Green was left alone, waits, and hits. About the right veterans for this Denver team. As Edwards banks it in, count the bucket. Murray. Back to Brown. Brown attacks Towns and lays it in.
Season's first round against the Celtics, where he was one of the best players on the floor in that series. Give him a lot of credit. We don't see that a lot.
Edwards using the Gobert screen will pull and hit. Here is Brown off to Murray. Murray spins, fades, and hits. Kyle Anderson, who's a trusted quarterback of this Minnesota offense. Here's Green alone in the corner. He got
Able to guard multiple positions there. The nice rear view block on Anthony Edwards.
Conley had it deflected. Didn't quickly. Towns, a little sloppy with the handle. Able to get it off to Anderson, though. Edwards connects on a corner three. An early timeout in this quarter from Michael Malone after a couple of turnovers to begin the frame for the Nuggets. Brown finds Christian Brown somehow. 96-91. Porter Jr. He got it on a three.
Gets a foot on it.
Edwards through the lane, lays it in. It's another 30-point game. They cut it down to a single possession moments ago. And a turnover here. Porter Jr. off and running with Christian Brown to the rack. Here's Jokic. Spinning, tossing, and finishing.
Is incredibly difficult to defend.
18 points for Jokic. Towns, he got it. Big three there for Karl Anthony Towns. Our NBA on ESPN crew, appreciate you hanging out with us. Been a fun game 3 in Minnesota. Denver 2-0 series lead. The lob to Gordon from Jokic. And Aaron Gordon soaring for the flush. Murray's made a couple of pesky defensive plays in this fourth. Here's Murray behind the back. Jokic too pretty. Michael Malone talked about how this time in the playoff, Gordon wisely peels back. Jokic to the corner. Porter Jr. will take, you bet, a dagger. Not the right decision there from Jamal Murray, although at this point, it's essentially futile for Minnesota. And these fans witness another Minnesota team dropping a playoff game. As that will do it, the Denver Nuggets take a commanding 3-0 series lead over the Timberwolves. 120-111 the final here in Game 3.